Good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network here this lovely Wednesday evening. Tonight, it's the All-Pro Racing League taking on Richmond Speedway here this evening. This is race number 2 of their 9-race series here tonight. And as you take a look, we'll bring the schedule up here for you to look at, as drivers will be going to qualifying here in the next 5 minutes. As you see, last week they were at Kentucky Speedway. They are here at Richmond tonight. Next week, they're going to be at the Milwaukee Mile. In a couple weeks, they'll be at Phoenix for the halfway point of this 9-race series. Taking a look at the weather here tonight, folks. You can see it's 65 degrees in the air and on the track. Great racing weather here tonight. And again, we are at Richmond here tonight. It's a 3/4 mile track. Let's take a look about the information there. And it's showing you a map of what the track looks like here tonight, folks. Bringing it up there, you can see each turn has about 14 degrees of banking here tonight. Keep an eye between turns 1 and 2. That is the tightest point of the track. We might see some cautions if they do fly. That'll be a result of that part of the track here tonight. Life and death in my own hands. I am my own justice. I am my own man. I never look behind. Again, folks, this is the All-Pro Racing League here tonight in Richmond. We are going to move now to the Star Spangled Banner from the greatest, most patriotic band in the country here today, folks, Madison. We always thank them for the great music that you're hearing now, and they're going to be doing the Star Spangled Banner for us here in just a few moments, but we will be back right after this.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the free.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Showtime.
Two wheels in the open road.
Welcome back to Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network here this Thursday evening, or Wednesday evening, getting a day ahead of me there. I am Dustin Caldwell for the Digital Forge Broadcast Network. Tonight, All-Pro Racing League, Michelangelo's Xfinity Series, race number 2 of this 9-race series, taking on Richmond International Speedway here tonight. As we take a look one more time here at the league while the qualifying is finishing up. The league schedule here, we'll bring that up for you. As you see, last week, it was Kentucky. They finished out there. And looking at the stats from last week, winning in Kentucky was John Ward. Teddy Wisniewski came in second, Doug Lemons in third, Josh Downing in fourth, and Donald King rounded out your top 5 in that race last week. Next week they will be at the Milwaukee Mile, Taking a look at qualifying results as they stand, you can see here Josh Downing making the pole here. A little bit left time of qualifying remaining. Matt Kocher, Jason Moskow, Teddy Wisniewski, and Jeff T. Martin round out your top 5. And we're going to be set for 100 laps of great race action here tonight here in Richmond. Josh Downing's qualifying time here tonight looks to be about around 20.066. We will have gritting action for you here momentarily as qualifying is about to come to conclusion.
Life and death in my own hands. I am my own justice. I am my own man. I never look behind through all that I have seen. 'Cause all I need is white lines of gasoline. White lines of gasoline. White lines of gasoline. White lines of gasoline.
All right, qualifying has come to a conclusion. Drivers are now making their way down to the grid. Let's go ahead and get you down there and see where your drivers are going to be starting here tonight. And your drivers starting on the pole, folks, as we bring that up for you, is the number 11 in that Sport Clips Haircuts FedEx Toyota Camry, Josh Downing. To his outside in that number 12 car, it's looking at that Apex Toyota Camry of Matt Kocher. Looking back to the inside lane, starting third position. And the number 24 National Guard sponsored car here tonight is Jason Moskow. To his outside there in fourth. Guy rounded out the top 5 last week. That is that Ford Mustang Teddy Wisniewski starting fourth here tonight. Looking back into fifth position, rounding out your top 5 here tonight. I love donuts, he says, on that Chevy Camaro. That's the number 14 of Jeff T. Martin. And while we are waiting for the next driver to come out, 6th position here tonight. Don't quite see him yet, so we're going to have to move past him to get the rest of the grid here. Looking back in the next position here in 8th is Ryan Sadusky. The 73 of John Brom to his inside in 7th position in that Texaco Camaro. Will be starting 7th here tonight. Looking back to the next row, folks. As we see Sadusky here, looking back to the next position is the 13 of Jeremy Crandall. To the outside, Mr. All-Pro himself, folks, in that number 23 car. In that nice-looking paint scheme on that car is Donald King. Verlis Falcons, who races in the Loose Lug Nuts series, will be starting 11th here tonight. A few other drivers here on the field. We have 17 drivers rounding out the field here tonight. But it is Josh Downing and Matt Kocher going to be taking us to the green flag for 100 laps of race action in the series here tonight. Again, folks, this is the All-Pro Racing League taking on Richmond and the Michelangelo's Xfinity Series, race number 2 here at Richmond International Speedway here tonight. Pace car will be bringing him around. As you see, the lights have off. It will be going into the pits as he makes his way around. You see the 11 there of Josh Downing. One more lap and we will have some green flag action. Drivers are making their way around. Coming down the back stretch, heading towards turn number 3. The 11 of Downing, the 12 of Kocher. Here they go, heading into turn number 4. Pace car into the pits. Green flag flies, and race number 2 of this 9-race series is off to the start. Already you can see the 11 of Josh Downing making his way into turn number 1 with the 12 of Matt Kocher up high. Kocher into the wall, oh my goodness, already. Matt Kocher goes for a ride, and folks, we talked about it at the beginning here tonight. Let's take a look at the replay on this, my goodness. Already heading into turn number 1. You're going to see Matt Kocher come around, and he's going to get into the wall. And look at him go spinning. My goodness, some damage done to the 24 of Jason Moskow's National Guard Camaro. And wow, Jeff T. Martin plows right through him. Call that an ARCA break there, folks. Jeff T. Martin and Donald King ARCA braking on the number 12 of Matt Kocher. Well, looks like they got to get the nerves settled down here tonight, folks. And you see they got to make their way down to the pits already here tonight. Donald King bringing his Camaro into the pits for some fast repair action here tonight. And you'll have that from time to time, folks. Everybody just trying to work out their nerves here tonight. This series does have a cash payout. The drivers making sure they accumulate as enough points as they can to put themselves up when we finish out this race series. Some great camera action you're looking at here tonight, folks, brought to you by Ryan Eckstein. As you're seeing Donald King now making his way out of the pit back to the track. Looks like he's going to leave some damage on the rear of that car. So it is Josh Downing in that 11 Sports Clips, your race leader, here on lap number 4 as the pace car is bringing him around. Again, folks, This is the All-Pro Racing League Michelangelo's Xfinity Series, race number 2 of the 9-race series here tonight at Richmond. As we see, they're making their way down the front stretch. Lights have come off that pace car. We're going to be set to go green on lap number 6. It's going to be Josh Downing and John Brom up front. Here they are coming out of turn 2, making their way into the back stretch, folks. You see that 73 Valvoline machine up high. That is John Braun. To the inside, the 11 is Josh Downing. The number 60 of Ryan Sadusky back there in third, and a 006 of Verlis Falcons. Here we go, heading into turn number 4. Pace car into the pits. Downing setting the pace, heading towards the front stretch. Green flag flies. We're off to the races again. Lap number 6. And what a great restart there from your race leader, Josh Downing, here tonight, folks. Taking a look, he's led the first 5 laps of this race. His fastest lap here tonight, 44.206 in the race. That's because it has been cautioning. Qualifying times are a little bit faster than that. Making his way across the start-finish line again into lap number 7. Look at him go. Looking back at the second position is the 60 of Ryan Sadusky. Oh, and we got another caution out here tonight. And it looks like it's going to be the 24 of Jason Moskow. As we reel up the replay cam for you here tonight, let's see what happened with the 24. As we bring it down to the rear view cam for you. Contact with Verlis Falcons, folks. And that National Guard car, whoa, does the RC Cola triple nickel of Butch Frazier go spinning as well? My goodness, these guys, nerves are flared up here tonight, folks. There, look at that great camera shot. The 24 of Jason Moskow going for a spin. Welcome back to Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. Second caution flies for the race here, and the Michelangelo's Xfinity's race number 2 of their Xfinity series here tonight. And it was the 24 of Jason Moscow bringing that out. A little bit of contact with Verlis Falcons as we're chasing the leader here, Josh Downing. Been your leader here all night. Getting ready to go back green here on lap number 13. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're back to the race here tonight on lap number 13. And what a move by Ryan Sadusky up top. Sadusky making a move, but he's going to fall behind as the 11 of Downing comes flying out of that turn down the back straightaway. And what a move. Look at him go, folks. Taking a look at the driver drop on Sadusky as he's heading out turn 4, coming down the front straightaway. You can see he's second, about almost almost 8/10 off your leader here. Taking a look back in third, there's Matt Kocher, the guy who brought out the first caution here tonight in the first turn, as he must have misjudged it. Got a little bit high up into the wall, and that drew out the first caution there in the first 4 laps of this race here tonight. Taking a look back, some good side-by-side battling as you see Verlis Falcons moving into the turn. He's going to get right in front of the 99 there of Nick Hunt. Nick Hunt working out that Grip TV car. Very patriotic looking theme on that car as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Right there behind them, folks, Donald King fending off the 8 of Lonnie Brooks and Jason Moscow as Moscow now makes the move to the inside. Look at him go. Here comes the 14 of Jeff T. Martin and that Georgia State Trooper machine as they make their way down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Some great race action here now that we've had some nerves and kinks worked out. Here they come across the start-finish line. Chopper Cam providing the great camera action of the race. Let's take a look. And apparently my firewall does not like what it sees. We're going to ahead and allow access to this. Firewall apparently thinking that IRTVO was a suspicious program. As we watch, here comes Nick Hunt there in 13th. Started 13th. He's worked his way up to 8th. And that 99 Grip TV car. Teddy Wisniewski last week is right there battling with the 8 of Lonnie Brooks. They're making their way around the track. As you can see, the drivers still have some good side-by-side battles. Let's take a look at your race leader, folks, as he makes his way across the start-finish line into lap number 20. 1/5 of this race down this time around for the number 11 of Josh Downing. Heading out of turn number 2 into the backstretch. Taking a look at his race statistics here tonight. As you see, he's making his way across into lap number 21, credited with 20 laps led here tonight. Heading into turns 1 and 2. Look at him go down the back straightaway. Right there behind him, Kocher. You just see the gap between the two, between the 11 and 12. Matt Kocher started second here tonight. Right behind him, making his way into turns 3 is the 60 of Ryan Sadusky. Jason Moscow into turns 3 and 4. And that National Guard machine involved in the second caution here tonight. Taking a look a bit about the summary statistics of what we got going on here. As you now see, 21 laps completed here tonight. 2 lead changes, 2 cautions for 9 laps of pacing here at Richmond. Top 5 as it stands right now. Josh Downing up front, Matt Kocher, Ryan Sadusky, Jason Moscow, and Donald King round out your top 5 here as we're nearing the 1/4 part of the race here tonight. Here they come down the back straightaway. You can see the 23 of Donald King making his way into turn 3. Here he comes down the front stretch, looking over into lap number 24. Fairless Falcons, who had a good battle with Nick Hunt a while back, is up there in 8th position. Taking a look at his driver drop as he comes down the back into turn 3. You can see he's about 14 seconds off your leader. So we had 17 cars field the grid here tonight, only 10 on the lead lap, and there is your man on the lead lap. The last of them on the lead lap, the number 8 of Lonnie Brooks, as he's making his way into the turn. Right there in front of him is Nick Hunt in that 99 Grip TV car. Here comes your race leader. Whoa! That 8 of Lonnie Brooks flirting with the wall. See, we almost got 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Down the front stretch across the start-finish line. Gonna move to a little bit of crank it up cam action for you, folks. That's where you're gonna get the live view of the leader passing by. Again, Ryan Eckstein with a great camera work here tonight. Here comes your leader, folks, Josh Downing. Clicking over to lap number 30 of this 100-lap race here tonight. He's led 28 out of the 30. Had to go in for a little bit of repairs. Thus, the only other driver, we had 2 drivers credited with leading the laps, and the other one was Ryan Sadusky, as we take a look at him making his way down the back straightaway into turn number 3 in that 60 car. Lap number 31 for the 60. Jason Moscow, the guy ahead of him, right there heading into turn 3 and 4. Currently 3rd position. Started 3rd, sitting in 3rd here tonight. Was involved in an incident that brought out our 2nd caution flag here on lap number 10. Working his way across the track. The Georgia Trooper, a.k.a. Mr. Arca-Brake, the 14 of Jeff T. Martin, started 5th here tonight. He's fell back a couple positions into 7th as he makes his way out of turn 4. Coming down the front stretch, clicking over into lap number 33. Guys are fanning out. And we have a good battle for the lead here, folks. Look at this. As Kocher is battling Downing for the lead. Let's get you a better camera angle on this. Look at these guys. Matt Kocher now takes the lead here on lap number 35. And it looks like Downing's going to give way to the 12. Oh, he gets loose up into the wall, and that's going to give him some gap time. Taking a look, let's see how far back he fell. Almost 6 to 7 tenths, going towards the 2nd now. Josh Downing got a little loose out of turn 2. And you can see how he's fallen back behind Matt Kocher. Jason Moscow in 3rd position. Oh, and the 8 of Lonnie Brooks goes for a ride. Let's see if we can get the replay on that and see exactly what happened here, folks. As we bring the replay camera up. That Star Wars, the Force was not with the 8, is actually against the 8. As you're going to see him get loose, and there he goes. Lonnie Brooks bringing out the 3rd caution here tonight.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on this Thursday night. We appreciate you tuning in here to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network, as we are going to be set to go green here in just moments. Lap number 43 is where the green flag will fly here tonight. Josh Downing back up there with Matt Kocher as your race leader now. These guys battled hard a few laps ago, and Kocher was able to take the lead. So we'll have to see how this will pan out once we go back green. Pace car into the pits. 11 and 12 up front. The 11 of Downing, the 12 of Kocher. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. Lap number 43 of this Richmond race here tonight. And here we go. It looks like a remnants of the beginning of this race. Your first and second place drivers. And look at Downing to the inside move. Down the back straightaway. Takes the lead. Commandedly into turn 3 he goes. Right there in front of the 12 of Matt Kocher. Great racing coming across the start-finish line. Lap number 44 here tonight. Take a look back in third position. Don King now takes the position away from Jeff T. Martin as the 23 machine undertakes the 14 Georgia State Trooper. Here they head into turns 3 and 4 now, making their way around towards the front stretch. Don King solidly in third as you see some great racing going on. And we take a look back into 11th, Fairless Falcons. See the great side-by-side battle of the 60 of Ryan Sadusky and the 62 of Michael D'Amico here tonight. Taking a look back up at the race lead, folks. It's a good battle brewing there between Kocher and Downing. Here they come. And rubbing the wall goes the 11 Sports Clip machine as he trades a little pain. Look at the scrape on the side of that car, making his way around the turn into the front stretch. Here comes the 11 of Josh Downing and Matt Kocher. Working their way around the track into the back straightaway they go. Oh, and we have a caution flag flying here tonight. And who was involved in this? Was it the 24? A lot of damage there on that car. Or we take a look around to see possibly who could have drew this out. See if we can get the 24 of Jason Moscow, as that car looks pretty banged up. go back about, see if we can get a replay for you here tonight. We're watching the 24 make his way around the track. And don't know if we'll be able to have the angle on that one for you, folks. We do apologize. Fortunately, we're not able to get the camera shot we'd like for you. We're taking a look up. The leaders have made their way off the pits. Here comes Josh Downing. Josh Downing led 41 laps here tonight. Started on the pole, currently leading. Right behind him, the guy who's been battling hard, the 12 of Matt Kocher. Started second, currently sitting in second. Looks like we're going to see Jeff T. Martin get the wave around here as he's up there with your leaders. Signaling like he was, but folks, as we take a look at the record sheet, he is in third. Do apologize there to the 14. Let's see if we can bring Matt Kocher into the booth here and see if we can get him on the line and get his thoughts on the race here tonight. Matt, this is Dustin Caldwell in the booth. Are you there?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm not too bad. Watching some great racing going on. You've been battling pretty hard with Josh Downing here tonight. Tell us a little bit about your expectations coming in the race here tonight.
I came in, I really didn't think I had that great of a setup, and with the weather, it actually turned out to be pretty good. I mean, that first lap there, I made a huge rookie mistake and just plowed into the wall. And sorry to everyone who was involved, but I got a long run car. The short run, Josh has me beat by 4, but I don't know about the long run. I caught him from 2 seconds back, the one long run we had. So we'll see what happens. We get another one.
And coming out of last week, where you finished last week to here tonight. I mean, it's great qualifying on, get you in second here tonight. So keep it up the good work. Any shout out you'd like to give before we send you back?
I just got to thank Apex Motorsports. Thank you for commentating broadcast and Pro Motorsports.
All right. Well, thank you much for your time, Matt. Best of luck to you in the remainder of the race here tonight.
Thank you.
There you have it, folks. The 12 Apex Toyota of Matt Kocher making his way around the track. As you can see, the drivers up ahead looking to get the wave around, possibly either climb back up to the lead lap. As one of those drivers there up front, Verlis Falcons, will be getting back to 1 lap down as he's getting waved around by race control. As you see, they're making their way around. A little bit of smoke action trying to get back up there. Lights have come off that pace car. We're going to be set to go green here on lap number 50. Close to the halfway point of the race here tonight, folks. It will be Josh Downing, Matt Kocher taking us back green. Pace car into the pits. Here we go. And the green flag flies. Josh Downing, Kocher. Jeff T. Martin in the 77 now of Teddy Wisniewski climbs up there into 4th. And look at the move by Josh Downing. We've seen it here all night. And a leapfrog action. Kocher, contact made with Lonnie Brooks. That's going to bring it out. Kocher trying to make the good move. Wow. Let's reel up that replay camera for you here tonight. Lonnie Brooks in the wrong place at the wrong time, folks. And as we show you here, making his way out onto the track. There's a little bit of camera finagling here, but we'll get it for you. Right there it is, folks. As you're going to see, contact with Kocher was made. That brings out our next caution here this evening. I believe we're up to 5 now here tonight. And Jeff T. Martin involved in this as well. Tough break for these drivers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Richmond. As we've got 43 laps, it'll be 42 to go when we go back to green. I'm Dustin Caldwell here for the Digital Forge Broadcast Network. Tonight, it's Michelangelo's Xfinity Series here, brought to you by the All-Pro Racing League. Pace car set to go into the pits. Don King to the outside of Josh Downing, now. Pace car into the pits. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're back to the races. It'll be 42 to go. And look at the 77 of Teddy Wisniewski on the bumper of the 11 of Josh Downing. Don King in that middle groove, trying to stay out ahead, but he's going to lose some positioning. And as we look now, Don King side by side with the 60 of Ryan Sadusky. Here they come around the track. Cross the start finish line. 41 laps to go here tonight. These guys are racing it out hard. As you see Donald King, that 23, right behind the 60 of Ryan Sadusky. And look at the move there. There goes Kocher underneath Donald King. As you're looking now, Kocher making his way around right behind the 60 of Donald Sadusky. Some of the summary statistics again for you here tonight. We've had 5 cautions. Last caution come out as this guy right here, Matt Kocher, trying to make a pass, got caught up in lap traffic, the 8 of Lonnie Brooks. And unfortunately, Lonnie Brooks got contact with the 12, sending him spinning and bringing out our 5th caution here tonight. Looking back up, there's your race leader here tonight, folks, making his way across the start-finish line. 38 to go in the race here tonight. Here comes Josh Downing into turns 1 and 2. 55 laps led for the 11 car here tonight. As we see, he's making his way down the back straightaway into turn 3. Right behind him, Teddy Wisniewski here tonight. This guy started 4th, made his way up into 2nd here with 37 to go this time around. And you see Teddy Wisniewski there down the back straightaway heading towards turn number 3. Right behind him is the 60 of Ryan Sadusky. And Donald King right there in the picture as well, heading out of turn number 4, coming down the front stretch. Look at the battle back at 7th position between these 3 drivers now. As you're seeing Jason Moskow, that 24 National Guard machine, as Matt Kocher looks to be going around him. Jason Moskow, the lucky dog this point, but right behind him is the 006 of Verilus Falcons, making his way down the front stretch into turn number 1. Going a little bit high here tonight, those 14-degree banked corners, making it tough there for the 006. A little bit of action there with the 41 of Doug Turner coming down the back straightaway. Looks like he's having some issues there on that car as he's making his way into the pits. Currently sitting 14 laps down. Just been a tough break there for the 41 Napa Camaro of Doug Turner. Taking a look back up at your race leader. That Sport Clips Camry of Josh Downing dominating here tonight. You're seeing his making his way around. Be 32 to go when he crosses the start-finish line. Teddy Wisniewski in 2nd. That's 77. Mustang making his way out of the turn number 2 into the back straightaway. As we're seeing some good battling brewing up there with Wisniewski. Here comes the 8 of Lonnie Brooks. Lonnie Brooks involved in that last caution. 5th caution of the night here. Got a little bit nervous when the leaders were battling. Leaders Josh Downing and Matt Kocher split the hairs, and the 8, unfortunately, the Star Wars call it Chewbacca's hairs of Lonnie Brooks. Unfortunately, got caught up in that. Here comes your leader, making his way around, passing some more cars. As 6 cars remain on the lead lap, a little bit of contact with the wall. Across the start-finish line, Josh Downing. It's his race to lose. At this point, he's got 29 laps to go in the race here tonight. Teddy Wisniewski making his way around the track as well in second. As we look at the driver drop for Teddy Wisniewski, he's about 4.5 seconds off your race leader. Heading into the turn goes the 77. Matt Kocher, as we see the 60 of Ryan Sadusky passing Donald King. Good battle brewing between these guys all night. As you're seeing them make their way down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Ryan Sadusky and Donald King. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in here to YouTube, this is the Michelangelo's Xfinity Series for the All-Pro Racing League, race number 2 of the 9-race series here at Richmond. We've got 26 laps to go in the race here tonight. We thank you for tuning into the Digital Forge Broadcast Network. There is your race leader, folks. The number 11 Sports Clips Toyota Camry of Josh Downing heading into turns 3 and 4. He'll be credited with 68 laps led here tonight once he crosses the start-finish line. Signaling 25, just 1/4 of this 100-lap race remains here this evening. In second right now, here's the 12 of Matt Kocher. Matt Kocher here tonight led 6 laps of this race, started second, currently sitting in second. You see he's making his way around the track. Crossing the start-finish line, heading towards turn number 1 comes the 12 of Matt Kocher. In third, Teddy Wisniewski not too far behind. As we look at the driver drop yet again, 6.3 seconds off your race leader is a 77 Mustang of Teddy Wisniewski. Ryan Sadusky flirting with the tail of Lonnie Brooks as he's making his way down now in that Miller Genuine Draft number 60 car. Still trying to fend off the 23 of Donald King. Donald King, every chance I have to talk with this guy, sets the goal of trying to be in the top 5 here tonight. And as we watch him make his way through the turns, he's definitely setting his goal here tonight. As this driver started 10th, battling for 4th position. He's in the top 5. Side by side with Ryan Sadusky goes Donald King. We got a good drag race for 4th position coming down into turn number 3, but that didn't have the momentum. Let's keep an eye on these two for a moment. As these guys are battling hard for this 4th position. As we take a look up from the grandstands, making her way in the back straightaway, you can see Ryan Sadusky in that 60 Miller car does not want to give up 4th to the 23 of Donald King. Here they come out of turn number 4, down the front stretch. Good battle brewing here. As Don King's just waiting to set up the 60, and look at him stay to the low side. Down the back straightaway they go, into turn number 3. And it's just going to be a few laps. It'll be 19 to go. Here comes the leader out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Josh Downing makes his way, looking over with 18 to go in the race here tonight. As we see him make his way into the back stretch. Again, folks, Josh Downing here tonight started on the pole, led 75 laps of the race, soon to be 76 this time around. Top 5 rundown as it stands here tonight. As we just saw, Josh Downing here making his way through the track is in first. Matt Kocher there in second, making his way into the backstretch. Teddy Wisniewski in third. Donald King, Ryan Sadusky battling in 4th and 5th. Donald King wants to get up there. He's already achieved his goal of being in the top 5 here tonight. But I bet he'd like to sweeten the deal and finish in the top 4. Other drivers on the field here tonight, folks. Take a look at the 62 of Michael D'Amico, unable to field that All-Pro Camaro after the last caution coming out. Got caught up in that. Other drivers we're looking at here, the RC Cola, the triple nickel of Butch Frazier here tonight. This guy's been known to put down some good race action with Silver Crown cars. Giving these Xfinity cars a try here tonight. Not doing too bad. As you see, he started 15th, and he's up to 9th position with 14 laps to go in the race here tonight. Josh Downing, uncontested, up as your race leader. Making his way across the start-finish line into turn number 1 goes the 11 Sports Clip Camry of Josh Downing. Into turn number 2 down the back straightaway. As we see the 12 now, that's second place right there, folks. Matt Kocher. You take a look at the car in front, that's your leader. 4.8 seconds is the 11 of Josh Downing from the second place 12 of Matt Kocher as he now comes across the start-finish line. 12 laps to go in the race here tonight. Doesn't look like he's gaining much ground, just a 1/10 of a second picked up on this lap for the 12 of Matt Kocher. Taking a look at a little bit of results here for you, just to show where it stands right now. A couple drivers, Danny Rudy and John Brom, not fielding their cars. Had a little bit of engine trouble there on the 73 after that first incident here tonight. John Brom, tough break there for that car. As we watch a good 4-pack battle here. Coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. And you see your race leader right there, the 11 of Josh Downing underneath the 60. And we got some 3-wide action coming across the start-finish line. Here comes the 11 right around Ryan Sadusky. Ryan Sadusky back there in 4th. We have 3 cars on the lead lap with 9 laps to go here tonight. And he's just making his way around the track, making it look easy. Had a contact with the wall as he comes into the turn. Look at the side of that car, folks. It's all scuffed up. Well, that is not going to stop the 11 of Josh Downing. As he makes his way through, you can see 85 laps led here tonight. This guy came to race. Josh Downing last week finished 4th in the initial start series there at Kentucky Speedway. Final laps closing down of the race here tonight, folks. This is Michelangelo's Xfinity Series race number 2. We're going to move to a short commercial break here. We'll be right back after word from another league that we get to broadcast for, the Sim Racing Short Trackers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Four laps to go in the race here tonight, folks. Welcome back. Just taking a short commercial break as we take a look at our leader making his way around the track. Here he is, the 11 of Josh Downing. Two laps remain now for the 11 of Josh Downing. Here he comes, folks. down the front stretch. White flag flies. As we see, he's just got a few turns left. Here comes the 11. Josh Downing making his way through. Into turns 3 and 4 he goes. Folks, here he comes. Checker flag flying. Josh Downing will be crowned victor here tonight at Richmond. Matt Kocher there in second, making his way through. Teddy Wisniewski coming in third here tonight as he's getting ready to come across the start-finish line. Things got off to a shaky start here tonight, folks, but when they heated up, it was the 11 of Josh Downing taking victory here tonight. As we're going to take a look at the results as the drivers finish up.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome back to Richmond, ladies and gentlemen, for the conclusion ceremonies post-race here tonight. It was a great race. Had 5 cautions here tonight. Let's take a look at the statistics, where they stand finishing out the race here tonight. As you can see, it was a 100-lap race. 4 lead changes in the race here tonight. Josh Downing able to take the lead after Matt Kocher and them got into a good battle. We see 5 cautions for 24 laps here tonight. Once again, let's take a look at the results before we go to the driver interviews. Top 5, Josh Downing, Matt Kocher, Teddy Wisniewski, and Ryan Sadusky, followed by Donald King, rounding out your top 5 here tonight. Jason Moscow got involved in an early caution, but is able to pull it off and finish out 6 here tonight. Nick Hunt, Verlis Falcon, Butch Frazier, Wesley Whitfield rounds out your top 10. Taking a look back, a few other drivers here. You can see Jeremy Crandall, Doug Turner, Lonnie Brooks, Jeff T. Martin, Michael D'Amico, Danny Rudy, and John Brom will round out the field here in Richmond. So we're going to go ahead and move to some good driver interviews for you folks. This guy, talking with this guy early on, finished second, is able to finish in the top 3 2 weeks in a row. Tell me, Teddy, coming into tonight, what was your expectations here at Richmond?
Well, actually, last week I won, but regardless, hats off to Josh Downing and Matt Kocher. They were much faster than I was. That lap 1 caution really killed my my attitude of the race. I had to get my reset right there, and I had to be easy for the majority of the race, which made me tighten up my car. And then by the end, I just couldn't drive anymore. It was so tight. and was in a lot of pain. I have a shoulder pain. I have a heating patch on at the moment, but for the most part, I really enjoyed tonight because of there was a lot of green flag racing, and that's how it should be. We're all great racers in this league, and that just proved it for all the fans out there. And I hope they enjoyed it because I think we all did as well.
Any shout-outs you'd like to give for your third-place finish here tonight in Richmond?
Yeah, I want to thank Traxxas, Krispy Kreme, Valvoline, and Armor All for all their $0 of sponsorship.
All right. Well, next week we're going into the Milwaukee Mile. Tell us, any experience on that track, or what will the 77 be bringing next week?
Well, I have no idea. I do have experience, but it's only in an Indy car, so it's going to be a challenge. But I think if anyone's up for the task, it's me. I'm ready. Bring it on.
All right. Well, congratulations again, finishing in the top 3 2 weeks in a row, and we look forward to seeing you next week in Milwaukee.
Yeah, thank you.
There you have it, folks. The 77 of Teddy Wisniewski finishing third here tonight, as we're going to make our way up to a hard-fought battle. This guy started second here tonight, is able to finish out second, had some great side-by-side racing with Josh Downing, and I tell you, Matt, it's bittersweet, to say the least, after that incident with Lonnie Brooks there, as you tried to split the hairs with him, and fortunately I think he got a little nervous going close to being 3 wide, and a little bit of contact made. You bounced back, though, and you're able to stay in second here tonight. Tell us a little bit more on your experience for the race here tonight.
It was a great race, real fun. We were all having fun out there, especially in the long run. Me and Dustin, we were battling good. Once me and Lonnie, I had the pit there, put me behind a couple of guys, and then once I got back up to second on the next green flag run there, and I went down into 1, just missed my braking point and slid up into the wall. That really, that set me down the whole night then after that. So I figured I'll just try to go for second, because there was no way I was catching 6 seconds on Josh. He was that quick. So it was all in all a good night. Finished second. We'll take it.
Yeah, and I was telling Teddy, next week we're going into Milwaukee. You've got any experience there on that track?
Yeah, dude. Milwaukee to me is just like Gateway, and Gateway is my favorite track in the B car. So we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll see you there.
All right. Any final shout-outs you'd like to give for your runner-up finish here tonight in Richmond?
Just you guys again, and All Pro Racing, and Apex Motorsports. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations again on your second place finish, and we look forward to seeing what the 12's got for us next week.
Thank you.
There you have it, folks. Your second place finisher here tonight, Matt Kocher, there in the number 12 car. And this guy, we're bringing him in here tonight. No stranger to the top 5 last week, and tonight he pulls off victory here in Richmond, the number 11 of Josh Downing. Josh, heading into tonight's race, you were on the pole. Pressure was on for you, and you definitely maintained it as you led. I believe, as we look at the final statistics, 93 laps of this 100-lap race here tonight. Yeah, we did have 5 cautions for about 24 laps, but tell us, how do you feel taking victory here tonight in Richmond?
I'm happy about it. Good to get the first win out of the way here in the new league. And as the race went on there, Matt, he definitely had something for me. He had a couple unfortunate incidents throughout the race, but we kept our head on straight. We avoided all the cautions, avoided any distractions going on, and just focused on the race, 1 lap at a time.
And I was asking the other 2 drivers, we came out of Kentucky last week, Richmond this week. We go into Milwaukee next week. What's your experience like on the track, or what's the 11 going to bring there in Milwaukee?
I do not have 1 lap run there, so we're going to have to get a couple test and tunes going there with a couple of my guys and figure the track on out. It's nothing this team can't handle over here.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. Any final shout-outs there for your victory here tonight?
Thanks to my guys at Revolution Motorsports and FedEx and Sports Clips, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Thank you much for your time, Josh. Congratulations on your win here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
There you have it, folks. Your victor here tonight, Josh Downing, started the pole here tonight. He's going to finish first after 93 laps. That's right, 93 laps led here tonight. What a great race it was. After we got the 5 cautions out of the way, it was green flag from there on out. Everybody just trying to get their nerves settled down. Taking a look one more time at the results here tonight. Well, that looks like it's going to do it for us here tonight, folks. We are going to be back tomorrow night as the iCar Cup Series makes its season premiere here on the Digital Forge Broadcast Network. If you're interested in catching that, we will have an event go up, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel so you'll stay in the know as to when we go live. Friday night, we will be having the Loose Lugnut Street Stock Series. Be able to catch that, and if you missed last week's season premiere for the Sim Racing Short Trackers on Sunday nights, and you're a big fan of short track racing, you want to definitely tune in Sunday night to catch that race league, as they will be in a great battle coming off their first race here last week. That's going to do it all for us here tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcast Network out on YouTube. And one final thing I want to give a shout out to before we sign off the air tonight. Just want to thank Guitar Center in Columbus here tonight. These guys hooked me up with a great mic that I'm going to be using tomorrow night, and I'm excited for that. And just want to say thank you to all their work in helping me decide on a mic, as it was not an easy decision, but they were able to come through for me, and definitely can't wait to bring that out tomorrow night. But that'll do it for us here tonight. I want to thank Michelangelo's for sponsoring the Xfinity Series here and the All-Pro League for the opportunity to broadcast for him here tonight. But we will be back tomorrow night. I'm Dustin Caldwell saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night.